MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Stepping in now, Mlb더쇼. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this is foul for the first strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Biggio on at first. Nobody out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's set and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He swings and lines it to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. The Tigers coming up. No score. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Jacoby Jones is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So stepping in, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. This is in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter.
All right, guys. Here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop. Another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
The center fielder, Randall.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. And the pitch. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, C.J. Cron.
The designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jamer.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 14.
Standing in, Kristen Stewart will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Stewart, a native of Georgia. He's a second-year big leaguer. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Ryu's ready. Here's the 0-2. Ryu, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Up next is Danny Jansen, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 9.
first offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, Kevin Biggio.
Second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So one away in the Toronto third. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Pitch out, nothing doing. That evens it up 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Up next to
so
the
you
Blue
can
Jays,
mark that one down as an
right
E5,
fielder,
and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Sliced hard on the ground. Scope has it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in, Nico Goodrum, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. To 2-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. Popped up, Candelario in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he rips it on the ground to second. Stoke dives. What a stop. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, For real? You gotta be kidding me.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Here's the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here comes Ryu. 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Strike taken up in the zone. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer.
Standing in now, Jamer Candelario, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway. And now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, That was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Hit hard to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Mlb더쇼.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mlb더쇼. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
One out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Mlb더쇼. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Tigers.
Thank you, Heidi.
Up
next steps Kristen Stewart. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Tigers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico. Good draw.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Trent Thornton, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 57, Trent Thornton.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. Richard is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard,
the
good
right
things
fielder.
will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So digging in now, Victor Reyes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go down
Now
as a lead 4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Roman.
Stepping up now, Austin Romine looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Reyes leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind
Now
in the count.
batting,
1 and
center
2,
fielder,
you're probably expecting
Jacoby.
some sort of off-speed pitches, but
Go.
when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Jacoby Jones as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Jansen over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Another one sent foul. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Rowdy Tellez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now back.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Your
Ivan
attention,
Nova
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Ivan Nova.
In now, Rendell Grichuk head-to-head
Leading
against
off with the
Nova.
Blue
It's been pretty good,
The center
5 for
fielder,
12. He's
Rendell
also hit a couple of home runs
Grichuk.
against him. Here comes the first pitch. To third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 9.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Danny Jansen will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Stewart brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
7th inning.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the switch-hitting
Leading
third
up
baseman,
for the
Jeimer
Tigers,
Candelario.
the
Even
third
though we're
baseman,
moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Upstairs.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, number 14.
At the plate now, Kristen Stewart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Hernandez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. fouls this one off. Ryan Barucki enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Ryan Barucki.
Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
2 out with the man at first. That's inside. 2-0. Fouled off. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Tigers leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Cavan Biggio.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The bat.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in, Mlb더쇼. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And another foul ball.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Chopper to short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mlb더쇼.
stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for two. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez pops this one up, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to three here in the eighth.
The first baseman.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to three. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that three-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a two-out single.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, holding to a single.
Number 44.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Rowdy Tellez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and two away. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. Three-run home run down the line in right, his second of the game, as it's now a six-run ball game. Guys, we've seen four big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, Dero. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard. Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Tigers 1. Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Go!
Matt Shoemaker is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 34, Matt Shoemaker.
Into the box, Jacoby Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 home.
Hey!
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Scope, the runner at second with 1 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Tigers 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen. He was a double play victim last time around.
Number 9.
And now pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cavan Biggio. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Your attention,
Farmer
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
So now to the plate, Mlb더쇼.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Reyes is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ready on 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Tigers 2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman,
Jeimer. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Nobody out, runner on first. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hey. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Last breath for the Tigers. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting, catcher.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
To the plate now, Austin Romine, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-4 ball game. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trent Thornton pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 6